Hi, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your June 1st to the 15th, 2024 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It gets this channel seen by the YouTube algorithm, which gets it seen by more people. So, thank you so very much for doing so. So, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Ooh. Okay, there we go. Angels and spirit guides. Ah, okay. Spirit is super chatty. Okay, we'll pile everything up right here. There we go. Okay, so we are crowned with the Seven of Wands reverse. We're tired. We are tired. There's going to be a part of us, Sagittarius, that is like, okay, I'm done with this. I'm done with the fighting. I'm done with the having to, get people to see my point of view or understand this or understand that. I'm just not wasting my energy anymore. So that is going to be very important during this time with the Seven of Wands reverse. It's like we were always standing at the fence. We were always standing at the ready. I always equate it. Spirit always shows me like a clenched fist, but it's like, just stand there. Just hold your fist clenched for just a little bit. This hurts. Like your knuckles turn color. It hurts to open up your hand. So being aware that our energy has been like a clenched fist, it's exhausting. And this is going to be a time that we're releasing our energy. We're releasing the doubts and the fear. And then our chi, our energy, our spiritual self gets to flow within us more. And there's just a sense of, I'm not fighting. I'm I'm standing in my power, and I will fight for absolutely what I believe in, but I'm not being on the defensive all the time. It's just too much. It moves us then to the Six of Wands. So be mindful here. We have a hard time celebrating ourselves during this time, which isn't necessarily a surprise. Like it has been a recurring theme that I've been seeing in these readings for the 1st to the 15th. We're learning how to celebrate ourselves, to hold our heads up high, to say, this is me, this is what I'm going after, this is what I want. You don't like it, you don't have to, but I do. I like me. Then we have the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups reversed is that our past is coming through very powerfully, and we can be remembering a time where we didn't behave at our best, but that's how we learn, right? Or where things didn't go the way that we wanted to, or where life was really, really hard. And the repeat of the number six reversed is that either we're trying to take care of everybody else too much. Six is a very, very nurturing number, but it is also a sense that I'm not nurturing me. So just be mindful that the past will come and kind of knock us upside the head, and will seem more real than the present. And will try to pull us into a place of doubt, or a place of, don't you know you're going to have to fight, or don't you know everything's going to fall apart. Then we have the King of Swords. And I love the King of Swords for us. Now, the King of Swords is air sign energy: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Our sister sign is Gemini. We are in Gemini time period from the 1st of June to the 15th of June. And that is actually going to be a very positive time for us. Sometimes Gemini energy and us Sagittarius, it's like a sister. It can bring out the best, or it can bring out the worst in us. With the King of Swords, it's knowing our mind, it's knowing our voice, it's knowing what we want. Even though we have doubts within ourselves, the doubts within ourselves is like, can I actually pull this off? Like, can I do this? Do I know where it is that I want to be? Can I get myself to the place that I want? And we are going to see that these 15 days are transformative of the way that we look at us. A sword is forged, and a sword is the only weapon within the tarot. And this is a time that we are seeing ourselves and seeing our own fierceness. It moves us then to the Ten of Swords reverse. The Ten of Swords is, it's a dying away of the old self, a rebirth of the new. But with it reversed, it's like the wounds are falling out of us, and the poison is coming out of us. And it's an awakening. It's a release. It's a sense of, I'm not carrying this around anymore. I don't want this. It's not us taking the swords out of our back one by one and using them as a weapon for us. It is us standing up and the swords falling out, and us realizing, oh, I'm not done. I'm not done and I'm not defeated. And that's going to be a big thing because there's something here where it's like, I didn't think I could do this. And it brings us, oh, I love it. It brings us to the Queen of Swords. So we have the King and the Queen of Swords, and that's a soulmate connection, love connection, true love connection. That is an awakening within ourselves, the combination of the sacred masculine, sacred feminine coming forward. I love when I have the King and the Queen of the same suit from the same deck in a reading. It is just absolutely beautiful. So we are moving forward in power. We are moving forward the Queen of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is one of the most masculine of the kings. The Queen of Swords is also one of the most masculine of the queens, and that's why people sometimes really don't like her. And that's fine. That can be on them. But this is going to be you. This is you embracing your voice, knowing what it is that you want, knowing that you didn't go through all the rigmarole that you have gone through in your life just to please everybody else or just for like no reason, no rhyme, no purpose. You are fierce. You are powerful. You're embracing your voice and you're embracing your mind, and you are going to be quick witted and just a little bit unstoppable during this time. So if you have air sign energy, again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your chart, if you have air sign energy in your life, it plays forward very well for you. It moves us then to the Queen of Wands. We are represented by the wands in the minor arcana. So we are coming through here now with the Queen of Wands, strong sacred feminine energy coming forward. And the Queen of Wands is, I know my magic, I know my fire, I know my passion, I know me. And the Queen of Wands is the second most masculine of the queens. So this is going to be a time where it's like, no, I know me. And we're not afraid to stand tall and take up space. And that is going to be important. We then have the Queen of Cups reversed. Okay, so if we have the most masculine of the queens come forward, now we have the most feminine of the queens come forward, and it's reversed. We may not be very nurturing during this time. It doesn't mean that we cannot nurture, so don't get that wrong. But it means that we might not be as cuddly as, oh, it's okay, just calm down, I have everything, like you don't have to. We're going to be like, okay, you fell down, you okay, good, everything's okay, now let's go forward. That's going to be really important. We're very much in the get up, make sure you're okay, take assessment of things. We still have work to do. We still are moving forward. We are embracing ourselves. And it brings us to the Ace of Wands. God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine in the universe, is handing us a gift of magic, is handing us a gift of creativity, a fire, a passion. It's reversed. So this whole time, we may not be taking this gift instantaneously, but this whole time period is us building us up to take this divine gift and to move forward and find that our passions shine, to find that there is fire within us that fuels us in a way that we just hadn't expected it could or it would. And it brings us then to our spirit message. Now, if you're interested in entering to receive a free reading, put a rose, yes, in the comment box below. A person will be chosen at random and announced on Sunday. So good luck to everyone. And if you're interested in purchasing a private reading, a private personalized meditation, or a healing, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. Everything has been updated, and I think you'll like what you see. So let's see here. We have here confidence. And this is a time where we are going to be very confident, even though it's funny, we have so much going for us, and yet we're still going to doubt, can I lead this? Like, can I be an effective leader? And what Spirit is saying is that people who are less talented than you, less, learned than you, less gifted than you are are seizing the reins and going after what they want. They have more confidence. And so here it's embracing your confidence, it's seeing yourself, and it's saying, if not now, then when? And if not me, then who? It brings us then to our chakra energy, angels and spirit guides. Show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels. Oh, goodness. Okay, so we have 3. Oh, wow. Spirit is really chatty with you today, Sagittarius. Okay, so we have meditation, which is the crown chakra. We have psychic development, which is the third eye chakra. And we have self-expression, which is the solar plexus chakra. All of them are in the upright position, which is absolutely awesome. We need to meditate. Are we going to want to? No. Do we ever want to as human beings? No. I can't really say that we are inclined towards meditation. And yet it is one of the most useful, positive things we can do for ourselves. We are psychically developing. This is why Spirit was saying so profoundly that this is a time of awakening, because it is. And we are going to see our psychic ability, whether we say it's psychic ability, whether we call it our intuition, whether we say it's our, sensitivity or our empathic nature developing or strengthening, whatever it is, okay? However we word it in our lives, It is strengthening. We are strengthening within it. And it brings us to this place of self mastery. It brings us to this place of listening to our gut, listening to our solar plexus, being very mindful of the way we feed ourselves, being very mindful of the way that we take care of ourselves, and seeing us step into our power. So that is awesome. We have a very strong crown chakra, third eye chakra, and solar plexus chakra energy coming forward. Excuse me. Oh, goodness. I have a bit of allergies, so I do apologize for that. Now let's see the energy that Spirit wants us to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Okay, this is the Eight of Wands. We want things to move too fast. Okay, and that seems to be a theme also for this time. It's like, nope, it has to. We just have to hurry up. We just have to speed this along. We want things to move a lot more quickly than they are, and Spirit is going to make things move a little bit more slowly because we need to learn to wait. And I know that you're thinking, oh my gosh, how much longer do I have to wait? Like, this is ridiculous. But Spirit is like, I need you to embrace the silence. I need you to embrace the stillness. I need you to embrace the calm of nothingness instead of the constant, like, craziness that is our world. So just being aware of that is going to be very, very, very important. Because the Seven of Wands, it's like, we're not always here for a fight. And if we move too fast, the faster and faster and faster and faster we move, the more stressed out we are as humans. Like, we weren't meant to move this fast, you know? So here, the more stressed out we are, the more we feel like, okay, I have to defend everything. I have to fight for everything. I have to, this and that. It's a dog eat dog world. And then we can also really buy into, it's the hustle culture. I have to, keep on pushing, keep on going. No free moments. I have to monetize everything that I love. And sometimes we just need to slow down and say, I stand in what's true for me. It doesn't have to be true for everybody else. I stand in my power and I stand in myself, and I need to start celebrating me. Because the Six of Wands is reversed. We need to start celebrating ourselves. The past is going to come in with the Six of Cups, and it's going to knock us for a loop. We're going to be thinking, oh my gosh, I should have done that differently. I could have done that differently. I can't believe I behaved that way. Or, that time was overwhelming for me, and the fears of it is coming forward. Looking at the past and seeing the past, just fully seeing it and saying, but you're not here anymore. And meaning it with every ounce of your being is one of the lessons we're put on this earth to learn. You're not here anymore, past. Some of the memories I absolutely love, some of the memories I absolutely don't. But we're embracing the King of Swords. We're embracing our mind and our voice and ourselves. We really don't have the time to be stuck in the past. We just don't. There's so much here that we want to do, so many ways that we want to move forward, so much that we want to create, so much that we're cultivating within ourselves. The King of Swords is a fierceness. Now, we can be very, very logical during this time. Okay, Queen of Swords, King of Swords energy, Queen of Swords energy, Queen of Wands energy. We can be very logical. We can also kind of negate our heart, our emotions at times. So do be aware of that with the Queen of Cups reverse. But the King of Swords is like, oh no, I know my voice. I know what it is that I want. I'm going after what it is that I desire. I'm cutting through the doubts, the fears, the negativities, the hurts, the pains, the disappointment. I know the hours I've put in. I know the time I've put in. I know the effort I've put in. And the Ten of Swords reverse is I'm releasing. I'm releasing what, it's kind of like, I just hear like et tu Brute, right? It's like, you betrayed me too. Caesar's life ended, right? With everybody in Rome, like the Senate betraying him. Now there's all these theories around it, but it was said, or in Shakespeare, it says et tu Brute. You, my most trusted among us, betrayed me too. And with the Ten of Swords, that's kind of the energy I'm feeling here. It's like, oh, people I really thought I could trust, or people I really thought had my back, or people I really thought liked me. It didn't work. Like, they didn't accept me. They stabbed me in the back one way or another. And it's just a time where it isn't even like we're telling ourselves to get up. It's like we're falling upward. And the swords have to come out. And then we realize that we're healing. Then we realize that we're standing. Then we realize that we're walking. And it's like, oh, I realize that I'm living again. I realize that I'm going after what I want again. And it brings us to the Queen of Swords. It brings us to this place of fierceness and determination and fire and focus and like, this is me. This is me. This is what I want. And I'm not apologizing for my voice, and I'm not apologizing for myself. And the Queen of Wands is like, I'm letting me shine. I'm letting me shine. We can have somebody around us that helps us, embrace our voice. But I really see this more as either reading something, hearing something, connecting with something that has you release something that made you feel like, I just can't move, right? I just can't move. It's too much. Something that let you release. And the release, I usually see with people that I work with, that the release comes through tears. It's like that release, but sometimes it doesn't. But usually, more often than not, it does. So if you find yourself just deeply moved by something to the point of tears, like, let the tears fall. Let yourself like release this energy that has been holding you back, because it moves you to a place of clarity of mind, clarity of voice, clarity of, of like, this is what I want for my life, and this is what I want for my life. And it has you stepping into your magic again, has you stepping into your fire and your passion and what you desire. And the Queen of Cups, we might not be listening to our feelings this whole time, but that is also going to be because we are going through this awakening. We are going through this stepping into our energy, into what we love, into ourselves. And we really think, the emotions of feeling overwhelmed, or I can't cuddle me right now. I have to just keep on going forward. We can overdo it, absolutely. But I don't see this as a bad thing. The Queen of Cups can also be emotional manipulation by somebody who's like, but I'm taking care of you. I just want you to move slower. I'm taking care of you. I just want you to do things my way. And so here, just be mindful about that during this time. We do need to take care of ourselves, but we don't need to coddle ourselves. And that's going to be very important. There's going to be like this balance here that's a little bit hard to get. But once we get it, it's like, oh, I'm unstoppable. And it moves us then to the Ace of Wands. And even though the Ace of Wands is reversed, we know that we're like being past the Olympic torch. We know that we're taking in our hands something great that is blazing forward within us, and that is going to illuminate our way. It's going to move us in a very distinct, very powerful direction forward that we want, that we've been like searching for. And so there's a sense here. It's like, there's supposed to be something more. Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is. But until we fully like take the reins of what we want, and we embrace our voice, and we, embrace us, and we cut through the doubts and the fears, and we release the sorrow that had us feeling just utterly betrayed. Utterly betrayed. And it doesn't matter if that betrayal makes sense. It's just like, I felt betrayed. And it moves us to this place of finding our power and releasing the negativity. So let's see, our subconscious spirit message is here, mystical. Now, mystical is reversed. We are not connecting with or creating a mystical experience for ourselves. We're not connecting with the mystical. We want everything to be kind of laid out very, very black and white. This can be a very black and white time, even though it's going to be lined with shimmers of gold. It can be very practical. It can be very pragmatic. It can be very systematic. And there's nothing wrong with that. I actually don't see that as being a bad thing. Do not forget the outlines of gold in it. That's going to be just really, really important. The mystical, the spiritual, the wondrous. We need to connect with that. It moves us then to our chakra energy, and this is life purpose. This is our throat chakra, and it's so interesting that we have the King and the Queen of Swords here. We're totally embracing our voice and what we want, and then our throat chakra is reversed. So subconsciously, we don't trust our voice, right? Subconsciously, there's a blockage in our throat chakra that is truly keeping us from moving forward in the power of our voice. I would highly recommend singing, humming, chanting. All those help activate our throat chakra, which also helps activate our thyroid, which is going to be very, very good for us. Our life purpose has gotten bogged down by the expectation of the world, the expectation of everybody else, the expectation of what we ourselves think we're supposed to be doing, or how we think we're supposed to be doing things. And Spirit is saying here, don't forget your purpose. Don't forget you. Don't forget who you are, Sagittarius. It moves us then to our energy to be mindful of the Two of Wands. Doors are closing, okay? Or doors have closed. And we can be like, okay, I've been through a hard time. Things, I've been on the struggle bus lately. Like, things have been hard and difficult and overwhelming. It's never going to stop. Do not discredit yourself just because doors have closed. Our subconscious Tarot message is the Hangman reverse. We have seen things differently. We see things differently. And we're going to think, oh, that's the problem with me. I just need to be more conforming. I just need to see things like everybody else. Sometimes we're meant to be dressed in neons while everybody else is dressed in black. Sometimes we're meant to stand out. Let yourself be truly you. Stop thinking you've got it wrong. Come from a place of love. Come from a place of compassion. Come from a place of pride in yourself, but not like that ego arrogance that people have when they're thinking like, oh, I'm going to be proud of me, but they wound up just being obnoxious. So just be aware of that. But like, do not zip back up the opening to infinity, to just your creation and your connection with spirit, just because you think, oh, I should be more like everybody else. No, no, stand and live out loud. Like that's going to be the coolest thing. All right. All right, Sagittarius. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. And please note that this meditation and healing will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Sagittarius. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. Bye.